Hi, Marilyn O'Malley here of MarilynO'Malley.com, and today I want to share with you a story about how I'm connected and to the universe and all things around me, and how I use my energy to connect with other things, and how other energy connects with me, and share with you, those of you who might not know to pay attention to the environment and things that are happening around you, to remind you of that, and also those of you who already know this information and have just forgotten to practice it. So, and it has to do with this feather. So I am here on Boswick Island in the Thousand Islands on the Canadian side, and I come to this beautiful place to meditate and connect with people in the U.S. because I can get phone service on this side of the island, whereas the house is on the other side of the island, about a quarter-mile away. And so the other day I was out here and meditating, and also every day I ask the universe to surprise me. Give me something that I wouldn't normally see. Show me that you're here with me. You know, just and it's something that's fun. Every single day I'm looking to be surprised by the universe. And the other question I've been asking the universe is, I know that I'm meant to work with millennials, and it's just it's a calling in me. I can't explain it. I know I call myself Millennial Mama, but I'm changing that to Millennial Mom because somebody already has Millennial Mama. I feel so compassionate and like a wisdom keeper to support millennials moving forward in their life. I'm like a mama bear, and I have such an affection for the millennials and have a higher knowing that they are here to create incredible things on this planet and help clean things up. And I'll explain how all this comes together, right? So, so anyway, I was up here meditating, and I started walking back, and I forgot that I hadn't put a cushion away. And so I turned around, and when I turned around, I saw this feather on the ground in front of me. Now, when I walked out here, I didn't see it. And I was like, oh, wow, what is that? And I collect feathers, and birds mean a lot to me. Birds are symbolizing things all the time. So then I went back to the house, and so I asked, you know, what kind of feather this is, and they said it's a turkey vulture feather. And I was like, oh, wow. And part of me is like, ew, what's turkey vulture mean, you know? And I was hoping that it was osprey or something. And anyway, and one of the questions about the millennials is, so how can I work with them? How am I to communicate with them? How can I serve them? Because I know most of them cannot afford to work with me at my regular price, but yet I feel so compelled to work with thousands, if not millions, of millennials. And part of that is really overwhelming to me because I like intimate and one-on-one, and so it's like, holy crap, how's this going to happen? And I know I'm not to do it alone. But anyway, so I got this feather, and then I looked up what vultures, the turkey vulture, means. And I found this so fascinating, and I hope you will too, because this is sort of what it corresponded to what I've been feeling about millennials and why they're here. And I've been feeling this since they started coming in. And I have two millennials who are going to be 29 and 30. But I have felt that millennials, when they started coming in, were here to change the world. And so I'm going to read to you because I couldn't remember all of this. But I got this off of Antiflow at AUNTYFLO.com. And I just love this. And it says, so I'm just going to skim. The vulture is known as the golden purifier because as this creature purifies the land and atmosphere in its own natural way. It represents the positive energy that is required to conquer life's problems. That to me is so millennials. It uses the earth's energy to ride the winds. It soars high in the sky and looks on. The vulture is always searching for something, food or a place to rest. It will stop at nothing. The vulture knows that it can use the energy of gravity to its advantage. Do you have the image of the vulture shadowing your thoughts? The thought of a vulture makes you think of its power of navigation in the air currents. The vulture teaches you to patiently think over everything in sight and be sure before you take action. The vulture is really a promise that difficulty is temporary and essential for a greater process. When a vulture makes its way into your life through meditation, like a totem or guide, it reminds you of life and possible existence. Vultures live and interact in groups. They show friendliness. They contact other vultures once they catch something to consume, then share. They allow other vultures to know where the food is kept. The vulture can be rather friendly too. The vulture love playing with each other. They soar high in the air chasing each other, high up in the sky. The vulture is very patient while it coasts overhead for hours on end before deciding on the time and place for a tasty meal. So, this is just some of the things, but to me it's like the millennials are here to help clean up. It's like the vulture can looks for things that are already dead. It doesn't go in and kill things. It looks for things that are already dead or dying. It also represents life and death. But a vulture will go in and it cleans it up, and its body actually purifies whatever it's eaten, and so it comes out clean, so it's not contaminating anything. The vulture is really, really clean. And so I when I read this, I was like, holy crap. So after I got this, and actually before I even read this, what happened too is, so I went down, I had this, and then I went swimming in the St. Lawrence River on the other side of the island, and I'm swimming with my partner Jeff, and all of a sudden I see vultures flying, turkey vultures flying. Not one, not two, not three, four, 11 of them, like that, unheard of, plain. And to me, again, this is like, oh my God, this is a sign. See, I'm taking all this, like okay, like that to me is my millennial. Lots of them working together, having fun, playing, and it's answering questions, because like I told you, I keep saying, well, how should I do this? Should I be helping the millennials? What is my next step? I'm always asking source questions. Guide me, show me the way. This is what I'm feeling that I need. And I have to go and be quiet, and I have to notice things around me that guide me, that share the way. And so I'm asking you to remind yourself to pay attention. Your body tells you things. Nature tells you. It's speaking to you all the time. You are connected to everything, and everything is connected to you. And so a lot of times it's just us having to get out of our own way in order to be the best that we can. And so just like millennials are struggling like everybody else, but I think in a lot of ways because they've forgotten, because they've been programmed by their parents who are baby boomers, who are programmed to begin with and have been programmed from their parents before, and culture and everything. So millennials are here to really stir up the pot, right? That's what I felt from the beginning, all the hyperactivity and, the kids having trouble sitting in school. Well, we're supposed to look at education and is that really what school is, to sit for 8 hours, 6 hours, whatever it is? They're here to stir up the pot so we can see all the shit that's not working, so we can clean up the system, so we can clean up the environment, we can clean up education, we can clean up governments, we can clean up our own stuff, and it all starts with us. That'll be a whole nother video. But anyway, so look around, ask source questions, remember you're connected. And it might not be that birds are for you, it might be that they're dogs or squirrels or different totems. You have different experiences that show up. People, you might have angels as human beings that show up and give you messages. Whatever that is, pay attention, because that's how we all are working together and supporting each other, and we're not separate. And you are guides and angels, whether they're in bird form, whether we hear them, intuit them, feel them, whether it's our connection with humans, whether it's with the trees and plants and oceans. It doesn't matter. We're connected. And the sooner you can start feeling that connection and not feeling alone, the more empowered you're going to be, the more in tune you're going to be with yourself, and the more on your path and living your purpose you'll be, the happier you'll be. So, so that's your homework, is to notice, just start noticing, being aware, using your awareness internally. How am I feeling? Asking the universe for what it is that you want and need and desire, or for guidance. Looking to the universe to be guiding you and sending you symbols and of feelings, people with messages, and just allow those to start guiding you, to start trusting in that energy, in your spirit, in your connection to everything. And if you need help with this, this is what I do. This is part of what I do, is really, it all starts with you. So the more connected you are to yourself, and the more connected you are to nature and to source, the more in flow you're going to be. So join me on MarilynO'Malley.com, sign up for my newsletter, share this with people, and I'm always saying so I'm sorry. Go have a great life. Live like you're full of love. Like you're full of love. And the universe is here for you. It's here for you. For you to be like wowed. All right, take care. Talk to you soon. Bye. Love you.